What up, you filthy animals? It's Bodega Cat. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Last Slice podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can stalk us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and also on our Twitter at the Last Slice podcast with 2 E's.
Warning. This show contains content that might make you laugh. If you're offended, them boys want you to know that they're sorry. Hell, who am I kidding? Them boys don't care about nothing. Enjoy the show, folks.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy Bodega Cat. We got Jimbo the Kid.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome.
And Mr. Wonderful himself, Trill Boy.
Yo, what's going on, internets?
What's going on, boys?
Chilling.
How was everybody's Halloweens?
It was alright. I was a little homebody. I didn't do nothing.
Little homebody.
I didn't do nothing. I just watched some movies, some spooky movies.
Some spooky season.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just playing Casper the Ghost the whole entire time. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't help it.
It was a good weekend for you.
I can't help being a ghost.
I Coco'd them, so.
Coco.
Yeah.
Coco.
Coco.
Oh.
God. Oh, God.
I heard it's a good movie.
It is a phenomenal movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's phenomenal.
Poco Loco.
The songs on there, bro.
Yeah. It'll make you cry. It'll make you tear up.
Really?
Those moments at times where I caught myself singing the song, I was like, oh shit, this shit's good.
Oh, it's got me.
Yeah. I was like, oh, damn.
That's like watching Moana. Moana's another one.
I haven't seen it. It's good.
Is another
What
one.
can I say except you're welcome?
Wow.
Is that the rock song?
Wow. The only rock song I want to hear is the rap version of him rapping.
Oh, God.
Dude, that was great.
Yeah, absolutely
That
phenomenal.
was phenomenal. Who knew? What? He has bars. He got bars. He's better than the Island Boys. Because I'm an island boy, just trying to make it.
I think the rock rapping is equivalent to those Island Boys. That's what I think of those bars. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep it real.
Island boy.
And let's be real, like when that track came out of him rapping, he was posting on his Instagram of people reacting to his bars, and these guys, let me tell you something. Those people who did the reviews for The Rock, Academy Awards. Great acting job. Don't want to be negative. I love The Rock.
Oh, it was a song with Tech 9 he did?
Yeah.
It's about drive, it's about power. We get hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Like in I can't. And we're strange. I change the game, so what's my motherfucking name? Desecration, defamation. If you wanna bring it to the masses, face to face, now we escalating. When I have to put boost asses, mean on ya. Like a dream when I'm rumbling, you're gonna scream, mama. So bring drama
I don't know what kind of flow that is.
to an extreme mana.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Little Terramana plug in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Terramana
yeah.
plug. Always Terramana.
I'm not trying to hate on the guy,
Terramana's delicious.
but we're having a tough time in the hip hop and rap community at the moment.
Yeah. A lot of rap
So-
stuff happened.
A lot of rap
A
stuff.
lot of rap
past-
stuff this week.
What is it? 48 hours?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happened. Craziness. I don't know where you want to start at.
Yeah, it's just so
really
much.
don't know.
Should we? Let's get into the Drink Champs podcast.
Go that direction
Yeah, we'll go
first?
that first, and then you want to go to the other one last, or
I guess we could do a mullet style.
do you want to end with Kanye? Up to you. You lead the way because there's just so much to get into right now in this episode.
I don't know. I feel like we have to address that whole Travis Scott thing first.
I think it's very
So,
right off the bat.
Rest in peace to those 8 people that died at the Astroworld this
Yeah.
past weekend, right? What was that, Texas?
Yes.
Yeah, in Houston,
Texas. Yeah. My man threw a concert. And did you see the video?
Oh, that's on multiple videos.
There's multiple videos.
That's
My
on
man
multiple
is still
videos.
performing.
Well, there's multiple videos on TikTok that's just literally trending right now. The feed is a lot of footage of people in the crowd.
Yeah.
And a lot of videos of what other performers would have done or have done in the past.
Right.
So let's get into it. So 2 days ago, rapper Travis Scott had his Astroworld, and what you were saying is fairly still new.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 3 years in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right now.
it's an event where they host in Houston that you said that he partnered up with the governor of Houston to have this festival.
Right.
Where he just has a sick lineup of people, of performers. And Travis, first and foremost, I want to say, Travis Scott is a great performer.
Yeah. High end.
Great music,
Yeah.
very high energy.
Yeah.
We saw him at Governor's Ball one year, and he ended the whole event. And when I tell
The
you,
first night, yeah.
when I tell you all the other stages were empty, everyone was at
empty.
Travis Scott.
They were empty.
Empty. Like, I felt bad for those performers because they literally had nobody there watching them.
Like when Travis was about to go on, you just saw kids booking it to the main stage.
Not even that. It was
the
it was
main
already
stage.
the people waiting for
Oh yeah,
him.
you
Hours
got
in
people
advance.
who just like miss all the other artists and just wait there just
And
to
just
have a
wait
good
up front
spot.
for Travis.
Yeah.
Wow.
To have a good spot, you know.
And when he came on, bro, it started raining. It was shitty weather. My man put up a great performance. Like, you sitting there and you're watching all these people and you're like, wow, wild.
Bro, it
really
was like
good.
a scene out of like a goddamn movie, bro.
Yeah.
It got crazy. It started raining a little bit, and it was just like no one gave a fuck. They were just like raging out, just enjoying the vibes and whatnot. But like I gotta say, like the kid knows how to perform ever
does.
since he started.
Yeah.
Even when he started out small, doing performances at Irving Plaza, Webster Hall, and all that, bro, he had those places jumping. That shit was no joke.
And have you
Shit was
guys ever
crazy.
been to Webster Hall?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You remember it's
tiny.
tiny, but we went to a concert an event at Webster Hall one night, and people started like jumping. You could feel the floor bounce while people were jumping.
Oh,
it was crazy.
Axwell we went to go
we
see.
went to.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I got scared. I was like, yo, I
Bro.
thought the building was going to collapse.
Is that the same one that has the multiple levels?
Yeah.
Webster Hall? Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the basement one time
for the that band?
for Alisana.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, you were on the floor above?
The top.
You were on the top floor with
Yeah.
Astroworld going on. That's nuts.
No,
Axwell.
Axwell.
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
Axwell going on. That's nuts. I'm surprised y'all didn't die.
No, we felt like it.
Bro,
we
I
looked
was
at each
scared.
other and were like, dude,
I was
we
like,
might go through the floor.
The floor is shaking.
Yeah,
Bro.
It was insane. So yeah, how do we start this off? So like everybody's been reporting, 8 people passed away during this festival that he was throwing,
Like
Astroworld.
23 people injured.
23 people injured. Now, with us saying that Travis Scott is a great performer, has great music, there's also some cons to him. He does promote this anarchist type of movement where everything and anything's allowed at his shows. He wants people to be crazy.
Right.
He
Yeah.
Like all the rules go out the window.
yeah, he wants people to turn the fuck up. That's what
Right.
it is. Turn up. You know why you're here. This and that. Party. Let's let's rage out. Now there's some consequences to that. So when you promote stuff like that, this is what you get.
Right.
People look up to you. You're their idol. So
Right.
whatever you say, they will do. And now, in his defense, he can say, "Well, that's on them. That's not on me."
Right.
But when you're promoting this type of mentality where it's like, let's just fucking rage,
Right. Right.
I just don't know how to put it. It's just because right now, this is before, for the people who are listening, we have a video that's staged up right now. This is before the event started. People were bum rushing the fucking gates.
Right, because they couldn't get in.
And this is hours in advance, right?
Right.
He didn't show up on stage until
Bro,
maybe
this
late
is
at
like
night.
No,
way
yeah.
before the festival even started. Like
Yeah.
this is when they were like letting the public in and stuff like that. And
Do you have to buy tickets to this, or is it open?
you have to buy tickets
Okay.
for it. And this is not the first time this happened. This happened pretty much every.
Last year happened, no?
It happened the year before because they didn't have it because of COVID, but it happened pretty much every time they had it. Like this is
Wow.
literally deja vu every time. So it's like it's crazy.
So
Oh, they're storming the metal
they're
detectors.
storming metal
the gate.
detectors.
Just watch. It keeps
Wow.
getting worse. It
My
keeps
man
getting worse.
just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He just hopped the fence, like literally climbed over.
Or was that security? That
Yeah,
just-
security's just like, they don't know what to do.
what can you do?
Yeah, he's trying to smack people back. Like you can't.
No,
what are you gonna
at this point, you're not going to stop that.
do? No.
We'll just keep watching. It gets
That's-
worse and worse.
And the camera guy.
There's a
Look at
another
it,
security guy.
two camera crews. Oh.
Oh,
Scooter
he's
just
about to
stuffed him.
square up with people.
Look,
Yo, oh,
metal
he knocked
detectors
the metal
down.
detectors.
Oh, they knocking down metal detectors.
Wow. Wow. Like, what do you do at that point? Like, what do you do as a security
what do you-
guard? Like,
Oh,
Yes.
the horses
sheriff's
came through.
Horses started
on
coming in.
horseback,
Wow.
chasing people down.
Interesting, huh? How do you stop this?
Look, more metal detectors
oh.
falling on people.
At this point, you just gotta block out that entrance. Like,
People getting
Without-
trampled left and right now. Look how
Yo, he's
crazy the crowd
squaring
gets.
up.
He's just
Dude,
pushing
he
people.
is squaring up with people and hitting them. The security guard, they're literally fighting people.
yeah, you just got.
It's like Jon Snow. It's like Jon Snow against all the.
Storm the wall.
That's the gift.
Storm the
Just
wall.
Bro, it's the army of the
Him-
dead.
Storm the wall.
he's he's
Look,
swinging
look how
on people.
crazy
Security.
it gets.
Oh, they're just tripping people at this point. And then we have 3 people. Look at this. Wow. Wow. This is wild, and they're blocking off. So now the horses are by the metal detectors. I would honestly say, what, like 100 and some people, 200
yeah.
people just ran
Oh,
through.
Yeah.
There's a problem here.
Yeah.
Okay,
You want to know what's the problem?
what's the problem?
They didn't have TSA.
So they did have
This would have never happened if TSA was there.
I mean,
This would
well,
have never happened.
yeah, yes, it would have. Sorry to tell you.
yeah.
If these people had the balls to do that, they would have had the balls to do it in front of federal agents. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right? Because you technically can't arrest people. You need police officers as well.
I bring up this point every time I see concert information, and I tell people all the time, why don't we have better security at concerts?
As in,
Doesn't have to
just
be TSA. Doesn't have to be cops. Just why don't we have better security companies running these concerts?
money.
Look at that concert years ago, that country concert with the shooter. Remember that?
That was in Vegas, right?
That was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Why don't we have better security at these concerts?
Yeah.
You're putting, right, 10,000, 20,000, 5,000 people in a room, in a box, in a stadium. Why isn't there better security?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. It just all comes down to money, because they're not going to put a lot of money into security,
Right.
because it costs a lot to have all those people run
imagine-
security.
You mean to tell me, so Pepsi, Coca-Cola, all these companies that pay to be at that stadium or to be the sponsor for this show, they're not getting enough money from them, millions of dollars, so that their product could be there, so that they can't use that millions of dollars to beef up the security?
Yeah. I don't know.
You know?
It's very weird. But
I don't know. Also, too, like a lot of people have been tweeting this out from like a Linkin Park concert.
Oh, yeah.
And people were like, "Hey, Travis, this is how it's done."
Oh,
and
yeah.
whatnot. So I guess something must have happened at a Linkin Park concert
Yeah.
back in the day.
yeah.
But
So this is a video of Chester from Linkin Park during a concert.
Hold up. Yo. We got a little problem up here.
Pick him up right
Everybody
now.
up. Sorry, you guys. We gotta look out for safety first, for real. Nobody gets hurt. That's
So-
one. Hey,
And this is an old video too.
this is old.
again, if you guys get up,
So I'm going to put it to you this way,
watch yourselves.
right?
Hey, yo, man. We know we've been stressing all night about being cool, and this is the reason why. Let's go over it one more time. When someone falls, what do you do? When someone falls, what do you do? That's right, people.
That's not a new concept. I just wanted to point that out. Like, that's not a Linkin Park only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you know what that is? That's a human being thing.
Right, right. But Dave Grohl has done it.
Okay.
Metallica has done it.
Like I said, it's a human being thing.
Right. A lot. You know what I want to point out, though? It's the mentality of the music and what you're watching. Every death metal, hardcore, emo, screamo concert I've ever been to, right? You can name the hardest band that you want out there. You know mosh pits, right? Travis Scott has mosh pits at his concerts as well. There's always a family factor when it comes to these mosh pits, or a human factor where you see someone fall, you pick them up. People aren't assholes at these concerts. What were these people doing at Travis Scott's concert? It looked like Black Friday.
Well, that's the thing. It's sad to see people bum rush security and they can trample people. This has happened. It just goes to show people don't give a fuck at all.
No.
About human life whatsoever.
No.
And it's a shame. It goes to show you that in the anarchist state, if the country ever went back to fucking... Trill always has to pull up a Twitter feed of a funny picture.
Is terrible, bro.
But if you're promoting people to go batshit crazy and act like there's no rules, people will act like that, and you're gonna have some casualties. It's a shame, and then that was my point. Is there's a problem when people are rushing like that, and Black Friday, all these things that you see people just bum rushing, people falling on the floor. Wouldn't you think to pick them up and have someone clear the space, pick them up, make sure they're okay, and they're not doing that? Why? That's my question.
You know, this wasn't the only incident that happened at a concert recently, right?
Yeah,
Slipknot.
Well,
recently had Knotfest. Look it up. I don't know where it was. These people had a bonfire in the middle of the general admission at a Slipknot concert, and they were taking the lawn chairs that you rent and tossing them into the bonfire and moshed around the bonfire. There's a video online of it.
They've done that in the past too, with other bands.
This was recently. Slipknot had to stop performing for 30 minutes because the fire was out of control. It was like 30 feet in the air. And there's these people, and they're literally just moshing in a circle right around the fire.
Just people like getting thrown into the fire too?
No.
What happened? I think that was with didn't something happen at an Axl Rose concert? Like back in the day, there was like some riot.
Oh, okay. So
it was like nuts or something like that back in the day.
So it said fans of the mass metal band burned lawn chairs during their performance on November 2nd at the outdoor concert venue, creating a massive bonfire in the lawn area that raged for approximately 30 minutes. Multiple social media videos of the incident showed Slipknot fans staging a circle pit around the fire, throwing hook 'em horns and tossing clothing onto the towering flames. I mean, it's not funny, but like they're just taking their clothes off and just throwing it in.
It was like Castaway. Fire!
Maybe just people are just so tired of the fucking virus and COVID that people don't know how to behave no more. No arrests have been reported in connection with the fire. Phoenix News Times has reached out to Live Nation, which owns AK Chin Pavilion, and was Live Nation also part of Astroworld?
Yeah, they're the ones that
damn.
put the whole they're like one of the sponsors or something like that. Yeah, look, it was the the Guns N' Roses concert like back in 1991.
On and welcome
in St. Louis, I remember.
And with Guns N' Roses ready to kick off their North America summer tour, and of all
go back one. I saw something earlier.
A point in time where the security staff basically gave over control of the stage to the police.
Spotted a fan in the front row taking photos of him and got upset. Cameras are not allowed into the amphitheater. Rose reportedly yelled several times for security to stop the fan from taking pictures. When they failed to respond, Rose announced that he would get the guy himself and then jumped into the crowd and allegedly pummeled the fan. Then security jumped in to pull Rose off the fan. Then Guns N' Roses security jumped in to pull them off Rose. Axl eventually made it back to the stage, announced, "Thanks to your lame-ass security, I'm going home," and left the stage. The rest of the band played on for a few seconds, then left when they realized Axl was gone for good. The house lights stayed down for 10 minutes as the crowd booed, and when the house lights came up, some 2,000 of the 20,000 fans began to rush the stage. Along the way, the fans assaulted security and police officers, destroyed seating, ripped up turf, and then took to the stage, attacking or walking off with Guns N' Roses' gear. Here's what some witnesses at the scene.
What? They robbed Guns N' Roses equipment?
Ashley comes out, he's got on a new fur coat or whatever. He starts singing. He looks down at the crowd and he's like, take it from him. All of a sudden he goes, if you won't take it, I'll take it from him. Axel jumps into the crowd. Security gets there in a hurry. Axel's throwing blows. He gets up on the stage. Security's all over, and all of a sudden Axel goes, I'm out of here because of piss poor security. And he takes off, and the band kind of slowed down like they didn't think he was for real. Then they just took off. We kept waiting for him to come off.
Wow, he left. He was like, hey, smart though. If you don't feel safe, get the fuck out.
Smart.
I don't blame him.
Bro, it was crazy.
People get crazy, though. People get crazy in these things.
Bro.
So,
Trill and I, we used to go to Warped Tour a couple of times and Bamboozle when we were younger. And, you know, there were certain bands you knew, like, yeah, I could go into the crowd. I could listen. No one's going to bother me. And then there was mosh pits and circle pits that where Trill just looked at me like, I ain't fucking going. I ain't going. And I looked at him and I'm like, bye. And I would come back with like a bloody nose or black eye or something.
It was like that kid in that meme.
Yeah.
Disappears.
And I mean, like, that's just the nature of the music, but
at what point do you worry about safety, though?
Yeah.
Look,
right?
This video has been going viral on the internet. This kid talking about the whole experience.
Really, like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like
oh, he left. Huh?
In the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted. And the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning them black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything. Like you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like. God really showed me, like, you know, like, stay away from that shit, bro. Like, that shit not for you, because, like, he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like, for real. Like, so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in, and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
I blame Travis. I blame the production company. I know there's another video that went viral on TikTok as well. There was these. I was telling Trill about this last night. There was these two kids. It was a girl and a man that climbed up onto the camera stage, telling the cameraman. So this is a video, and they're up there telling them to stop the show. It's the cameraman, and he's like, "What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You got to get off the stage. You got to get off the stage." And they're literally telling him, "There's people up there that's unconscious and they need help, and you need to stop the fucking show." And he just continues to film. He has a radio on him.
Yeah.
Right? So I blame everyone involved in this. There's a lot of moving pieces to this event that you saw played out, where it's just the lack of just attention and awareness. Like, and Travis was aware of this. There's another video of these EMT trucks that are trying to look like ATVs. They're trying to get closer to these people to get them out. And you can see from Travis' point of view, you see red and blue lights in the fucking area, and you continue to keep performing. And not only that, 2 of his boys get on stage, tell him something, and he brushes them off.
Did you see what Trill just pulled up? They compared the opening of Hell, A Mouth of Hell, reference from Dante's Inferno, to the mouth of Travis Scott, that big head that he always has, and you enter through his mouth to get into the concert.
Yeah.
They compared it to a famous painting from Dante's Inferno of Hell, of the entrance to Hell. Dude, and it looks eerily similar.
Yeah.
You know, there's a great movie you guys got to watch. It's called American Satan.
Yeah.
I just watched it a bunch of times with a bunch of well-known artists that I listen to. And it's about this rock band who pretty much sell their soul to the devil.
Yeah.
In order to become amazing.
Yeah.
And it makes you kind of think, like, I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but, you know.
But there is a conspiracy theory
Are
with
some
this.
of these artists selling their soul to the devil?
Yeah.
And performing in acts like this to be a part of the devil's plan?
Yeah. But there is a conspiracy with this, though.
What?
About somebody going and injecting people with something.
At the show?
At the show. They.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Are we talking about the stuff that I have a piece of paper for that I have to show everywhere I go?
Hold up.
Nah, but like if you, it's gone on for years. People talking about the conspiracy with like Hollywood and the music industry, and a lot of the shit that was going on during COVID too was being brought to light and whatnot. Like a lot of the people, there's that elite group that are into like that whole demonic shit. Like you have what the fuck was this guy's name who supposedly died in jail? Epstein and all that. Like, bro, it's spooky shit. It's a lot of spooky shit.
It says it doesn't seem far off that the people believe Travis Scott Astroworld Festival was a sacrifice. Ooh.
All right, so
a lot of spooky shit.
This is from Business Insider. So if we're gonna go into conspiracy, then this is a crazy conspiracy because somebody is just out here trying to kill people, like a mass serial killer, basically. You know, at a concert.
Yeah,
that's like something out of Dexter or something.
Yeah,
or you know. So this is from Business Insider. It says police say Narcan was used on a security officer at Astroworld who passed out and had a prick on his neck that looked like a possible injection. At least 8 attendees died during Travis Scott's performance. Medical staff working the event said they revived a security officer who was alleged was drugged. Overdose expert Peter Davison said it's unlikely the security officer was injected with drugs. Who knows? Like, imagine just somebody like Agent 47 just, you know, walking through the crowds Assassin's Creed style, just plugging people with drugs, which, who knows? Who knows?
What is this? Tripped heavy in a pit at Travis Scott. He is a demon. I was in the pit tripping absolute nutsack watching Travis Scott and truly believe Travis Scott is a demon sent from hell. I can't describe the evil and the darkness that possessed him. I firsthand witnessed his evil spirits pass too many of the fans at the concert. I luckily got out before the darkness consumed me. I highly suggest avoiding this concert in the future.
Wow. Okay. So the guy was tripping balls?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
But what is this? Not even 40 seconds in.
How is that supposed to be like the devil? Travis Scott's arms are out with the fire behind him.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Look up top.
All right, let's not go too deep into this.
Oh,
We'll be there for days.
We'll be here for days.
It'll be. I mean, hey, anything's possible nowadays.
Damn, a lot of people going in on this conspiracy thing on Twitter right now.
So here's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they cancel this festival.
Oh,
if Houston,
without a doubt.
If Houston next year says nope.
First of all, he's getting sued,
right?
He might be arrested,
as he should.
Wow, that's crazy.
So Live Nation was partnered with Travis on
with the
Astroworld. This is from Billboard. It says the lawsuit claims the disaster was the direct result of a motivation for profit at the expense of concertgoers, health and safety, and the encouragement of violence. The defendants failed to properly plan and conduct the concert in a safe manner, which is true. They were understaffed as shit, and didn't security people walk off too? They were like, "This is ridiculous."
Yep.
So people left, EMTs left, so they were so short-staffed that people couldn't.
Yeah.
So. Man, I don't know. I don't. I think he deserves everything that's gonna come to him.
He definitely does, because, dude, like, you saw in the crowd, you have like a bird's eye view of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And you don't see like multiple people around in the crowd just on the floor, people panicking, trying to help him out, resuscitate him back to life and whatnot. Like, dude, you're the head dude. You're supposed to like stop the shit.
Yeah. Well, it's just
that's
like
your responsibility.
The camera guy in that video with the girl and the guy, which are heroes. Those guys, those two are absolute heroes.
Hell yeah.
They
to go up there and like literally try to do something to stop it.
And those two were getting booed at. People were telling them to stop, knock it off, leave it alone. And the camera guy had a radio. Bro. He couldn't radio in and say, "Hey, listen, there's these two kids up on my stage."
Yeah, a lot of people are saying cancel him. Bro, it's fucked up.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, Travis, but
I ain't started.
No, I'm just saying I don't think your career is going anywhere after this, my friend.
I think it should be just over.
Yeah.
I don't believe in cancel culture, but when you are
harming,
being like continuing the show with no remorse whatsoever. Like I said, those two kids came up. Camera guy had a radio. You radio whoever and say, "Hey, I have two kids on my stage right now, panicking." Twitter's crazy. Panicking. They're worried, saying that someone is possibly dead on the floor. Send help.
Yeah. Multiple.
Right? You have communication with Travis. Whoever's the production manager, he has the earpiece in.
Yeah.
They can talk to him and be like, "Hey, Travis, there's something going on. There's people unconscious. Let's cut it off. Walk away for half an hour."
Mm-hmm.
But no, he didn't. He completely disregarded.
Wow.
The elites, man, they don't care.
They do.
They don't care about anybody but themselves and how much money.
You see this painting?
They can make. And this is where we have to start realizing and noticing that your idols are really not
false prophets.
False prophets.
Nope.
False prophets.
Bro, it's just scary, bro. Just to see all that shit.
Has Travis Scott commented yet on this?
Yeah.
This is him talking about it.
Let's hear it.
Oh, you want to? This is a video of Travis.
Prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need, you know. I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department, you know, everyone to, you know, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, you know, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on.
Wow.
I love you all.
You would have thought Kris Jenner would have paid extra for another acting coach. Because that's not genuine.
Nope.
Rubbing his face,
That's not genuine.
closing his eyes.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He's not even crying. Are you even upset?
I'm telling you, that whole family's a bunch of witches, bro. It's crazy.
It's a bunch of hocus pocus.
They're witches. They're the Sanderson sisters in real life.
They really are. They don't give a shit, man. They don't give a fuck.
If you really think about it, it coincides with that damn movie because, like, literally, these kids just, like, all died.
Come
and they're kids.
little children, I'll take thee away.
He doesn't even sound genuine. And then the best part, before that video before he even released that video, he came out with, like, a statement, and it was from the notes on Apple phones.
Right.
And it says, our hearts are with the Astroworld Festival family tonight, especially those we lost and their loved ones. We are focused on supporting local officials however we can. With that in mind, the festival will no longer be held on Saturday. As authorities mentioned in their press conference earlier, they are looking into the series of cardiac arrests that took place. If you have any relevant information on this, please reach out to Houston Police.
Series of cardiac arrests?
Yeah.
Series
so
of cardiac
let's think
arrests.
about this, though, too, right? Let's think about this. These kids or people went in real early. Right. So let's talk about water situation. When you're in an area that's that flooded, you really don't have, if you have no water and it's getting hot and people are jumping up and down, it gets hot up front, you can pass out. Right. That's one. Two, there's people on fucking crazy amount of drugs. So there's a possibility that these kids OD'd, cardiac arrest, whatever. So you have to also take that into account. But at the same time, you can't put that on Travis as well. You have to understand that too. But I blame him in how he reacted to the situation. When people are telling you what's going on, he had to have known.
Yeah.
He had to have known.
Bro. He had to know. And then also, too, you got these people. They all look possessed. Because you have these kids jumping on the medical vehicles during the whole thing.
With no regard. So now, this is a video of EMT cart that's trying to drive into the crowd. And there are concert goers on top of the EMT carts dancing as they're trying to attend to someone possibly unconscious or dead.
Wow.
Bro.
This is society now, everybody. This is the society we live in, where people have no regard for human life whatsoever.
Nope.
Wow.
Damn, these people are going real in on this thing.
The conspiracy.
Bro,
Joe's into the conspiracy right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going down a rabbit hole tonight with this shit.
He
Do me a favor. Can you make boards?
I'll do a whole
You ever seen
the connection?
Yeah, Always Sunny?
Yes,
Pepe Sylvia.
Bro, I'll literally be up all night just looking on Twitter,
in red yard,
going down a rabbit hole with this.
And a white
It
boy.
is crazy, bro.
markers.
It is wild, bro.
Wow.
And then it's just fucking crazy because he just had those two singles just come out, and this is the the album artwork of it. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
What do you guys think?
A lot of the
be
promotion,
the outcome?
it says "see you on the other side."
What do you think the outcome's going to be? And Drake's name's also being put in there too, as well. That he should be responsible.
Yeah, I know. Was Drake in attendance?
Drake was performing with Homeboy on stage.
Oh,
not at the time when like people were recording that whole thing, but like Drake was there and people were still getting like trampled and stuff like that. Okay. And Drake, you don't see that too on stage?
To be honest, it has nothing to do with Drake. Leave Drizzy out of it.
I don't know.
This is.
I think he's.
He's
involved in it too, but not the full extent of Travis.
Because all I keep seeing is that people were calling out Travis for not stopping the show. They were saying this stuff happened during when he was on that pedestal high up, and that's what people are saying. You were so high in the air, you could see the entire crowd.
Dude, there was a video of him looking at them trying to resuscitate someone.
Yeah. And
oblivious.
He didn't do anything.
But as far as Drake, I don't think. Maybe he knew. Who knows?
Maybe he was oblivious to it, like he didn't.
Maybe not. Yeah. I don't know. But
Twitter is.
Send me that, please.
Terrible.
Oh my god.
Twitter is terrible.
Isn't that ghost stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
Twitter is terrible, bro.
What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think that he's going to get some charges against him?
Yeah.
He's
100%.
There's already a lawsuit.
Well, the lawsuit.
100%.
But do you think that Houston PD should arrest him for negligence?
Yeah, this is not the first time he got arrested for inciting a riot at a concert.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then this is you. You pretty much had the power to stop the concert, and prevent other deaths and injuries happening, and you still perform. You're held accountability, bro.
Here's another question: do you think he's gonna get canceled? Do you think people are gonna stop messing with him?
Yes.
After seeing all this shit,
yes.
I might not even listen to Homeboy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to change my tune from my charger.
Oh yeah. I had a dark joke. I'm not going to repeat it here.
I'm
but he has a charger
tune
that every time he plugs his phone in and off, it says
straight up.
Straight up. It's Travis Scott.
And
Straight
then
up.
Plug it. It's lit.
Yeah.
It ain't lit no more, homeboy.
Yeah.
It's not lit no more.
It's very unfortunate that I don't know, man. It's just crazy that they just don't care. Like, people don't care. Nobody. They just didn't care at all. People didn't help. There were people who helped, but not to. You would think that if someone's on the
Apple
floor,
Music too.
Yeah, it was. That's the thing. The camera guy. Wait, pause it real quick. The camera guy was the Apple TV guy.
Oh.
It wasn't. This is live streaming. Do you think Apple's going to be responsible for this too?
No. Apple is just streaming it.
It's more. What is it? Live Nation.
That
and Travis Scott, but mostly Travis because you're literally there.
I mean, Apple's.
I don't know if the production company was Live Nation as well, or if that's Travis's team.
Yeah.
But whoever was like in charge of the whole thing, the head person, they're in charge of that too.
Yeah.
So they're at fault as well.
Well, I agree that we should cut Apple some slack because they still have to deal with the child slavery laws in China. But that's like, besides the point.
The thing is that it's crazy.
Yo, Charles' third eye's coming out today.
It's crazy though. This is Apple Music Stream though, and they're filming the emergency vehicle going in the crowd. So wouldn't they have the telephone number to call up the production company? Be like, "Yo, we're catching this on our cameras. You guys need to do something."
Oh, like someone from Apple, the company itself,
yeah,
or whoever's doing the streaming service.
Whoever's the director or
and be like, "Hey, this doesn't look good right now. We need to figure something out because this is not going too well."
Cut the stream.
You can't cut the stream.
I would have
cut it.
I would have pulled the plug. Been
no,
like,
I'm saying. Well, oh yeah, you can do that. But I'm saying, how about just cut the fucking music?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody is in charge at these concerts, right? For
he's just like he was
in
just
a
like,
rabbit hole. Somebody's in charge at these concerts, right? For being aware of everything and knowing when to shut things down. Like, because, you know, there's laws that you can't play past a certain time, music or whatever, right? Where was that person during this, and why didn't he cut the cord or press the button? What?
Wait, pause it real quick. Go ahead. Finish that, because this is important.
So where was that person whose responsibility was to say, hey, cut the cord? Can't stop the music, pause the concert, whatever. Who was supposed to be in charge making that decision during the production? Because during the Slipknot thing, somebody made the choice and they stopped performing for like 30 minutes. Right? Where was that person here?
The concert director.
Who was the person that was supposed to say, hey, we're going to have to take a break or cut it or tell Travis to get off stage or whatever?
Like completely ended.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a little earpiece or something.
Who, Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's like it definitely hooks up to like other radios and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there was definitely someone's responsibility to say, hey, this is too much, cut it. And they didn't.
Or at least run out on the stage and be like, "Yo, Travis, whisper in the ear."
This is what it is. Go back.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's why I said to pause it. So in this video, you see two guys walk up on stage. They whisper something to him. Can you get some volume up on this? Set the highest it can go. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, all that. 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the sky.
2 hands up, y'all. 2 hands up.
They said they were going to say something. He shushes them away.
Dude, chase me. Let's go. I'm gonna make this motherfucking ground shake. Goddammit.
So they walk up. They walk up to go tell him something. He's like, no.
Hey, all that. 2 hands to the sky.
Hey, all that.
Oh my Lord, bro.
And then here's the best part. Those two guys who were probably going up to him to tell him, hey, go back to that last video. Yeah, that one. The best part is they turned the fuck up. They put the music up. And the two guys who went and walked on stage, you know what they did? They jumped in the crowd.
I'm gonna make this motherfucking ground shake, goddammit.
Watch this.
That's crazy. Yeah, I just saw they were about to like jump.
Wow.
They jumped in the crowd. Trill is really
is going to
so
the symbolism.
Trill is just looking at symbolisms from like demonic culture, trying to piece.
He's gonna
piece all this shit together.
He's gonna have a report for us after this.
I'm gonna be going down the rabbit hole tonight for sure.
Wow.
Oh, and that's another video of him like telling people to fuck this guy up in the crowd. Where was this at?
This was overseas. This was in Europe.
And then the guy gets over the stage and then he spits on them and he goes to hit him. Watch, he spits on him right here. Wow, it doesn't show it.
What? Because a fan took your damn shoe, bro?
Look, he spit on him.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, so this is another video of just Travis like telling people to fuck some guy up in the crowd.
Wow.
What's up, Last Slice listeners? It's Skaggs from the Two Doomed Men podcast. If you enjoy the Doughboy Show, you should also check out ours, where the captain and I discuss and debate politics, news, and culture with a skeptical but open mind. We also review beers, movies, TV shows, and other cool stuff. You can find the Two Doomed Men podcast on all the major platforms and on all forms of social media. Just search Two Doomed Men or go to linktree.com/Two Doomed Men. Thanks, and now let's get back to the show.
You know what I would have loved, and this leads into our next segment. I would have loved Kanye to comment on this.
Oh, he did today.
He did today.
I did.
He did
Oh,
today.
there we go.
Where was it? He did like a live stream thing. He dedicated the Sunday service to them and stuff like that. So.
Now, aside from finding Travis Scott, what's Kanye's other relation to Travis Scott? Like, does he own him? Does he?
No, not anymore. Travis was signed to Kanye's like production team. He wasn't actually his artist,
right?
Because T.I. won that bidding war on him. And when Travis first started, he was on Grand Hustle Records, so he was pretty much signed to T.I. and then got out of that record deal after like 2 years. And then Travis went on his own and created his own record label, which is Cactus Jack, and he's doing his own thing, and he's signed to, I believe, Epic Records or some shit like that. So literally Travis is his own entity. He's pretty much his own Kanye in that aspect and whatnot. But
that's Marilyn Manson, by the way, with Kanye.
No, I know. Yeah, okay. I thought it was G.I. Joe.
That's not an albino. Yeah.
You want to talk about cults and weird shit, bro? You can't. You gotta admit this is kind of weird too.
What? The Sunday service shit?
Yeah, they're dressed all in white and stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's got to be linked. This ritual's got to be linked to Travis too. Travis got to be wearing some burqa too. In here, we don't know about. There's no way.
I truly believe Kanye is like literally trying to expose all that shit because he's tired of it. And there is some conspiracies that the reason for like the death of his mother was because it was supposed to be like a sacrificial shit or whatever for the label or for that whole culture. No, it's true.
Oh, what?
It's crazy. And a lot of
American Satan.
A lot of people say that like he's starting to he started realizing it years ago and he regrets it. So that's when he talks about it, it's like fucking crazy. I don't know.
So they were saying his mother was a sacrifice for a label,
for being inducted into that whole fucking Illuminati shit or whatever. That's the whole backstory of it.
Wow.
But I don't know. It's fucking crazy. And that's why he kind of threw some hints at it in his election speech or whatever when he was talking about it and whatnot. People were trying to break it down, the whole speech about like that whole Illuminati shit in Hollywood and the music industry. That's the reason why Justin Bieber's there too, because like supposedly in that music video that Justin Bieber did when he was in like a hotel lobby thing and they were like serving pizza and shit, he was trying to like throw jabs like to tell the public like, yo, this shit is real, like and whatnot, because he was a part of like he got like kind of fucked up from that shit. So I don't know. I have no clue.
I just can't wrap my head around it.
Bro, it's deep, bro. It's deep. It's crazy. The whole shit is crazy, bro.
I don't know.
This shit's nuts.
The devil is alive. I don't know. Or maybe these people are just crazy. maybe they're just crazy. Yeah, I believe like the Epstein case. There are some shady shit that happens. There are this group or whatever, the very rich, powerful, famous people, the elite people like that do some crazy shit and have you do certain things. So they have blackmail on you, but they probably tell you, hey, listen, we're going to have blackmail on you, but we'll make you rich and famous. So if that were the case, then these people sold their souls.
You think Marilyn Manson sold his soul?
100%. 100%.
And didn't he get Me Too'd or something like that?
Yeah, so allegedly
he had a court case about a bunch of women that he apparently assaulted.
Yeah,
that's the reason why Kanye has him around, because he's trying to help him out.
Canceled.
Yeah, he's trying to help him out. Because Kanye talked about it in the Drink Champs thing.
Yo, that interview with Kanye, phenomenal. The things that Kanye said in that, phenomenal.
I enjoyed it. Phenomenal. I thought that it was
I'm rewatching it for like the third time.
Really?
Yeah. Phenomenal.
You watch 6 hours of footage of Kanye?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
For him to come out and say,
would like that whole podcast episode was like, I don't know, he got into some real shit. Like you said with like the whole Joe Rogan thing.
Yeah.
He didn't really felt comfortable maybe with Homeboy because he's not at that level with Joe Rogan, you know?
Yeah.
But then with Nori, he pretty much wasn't Nori a part of Rockefeller or whatever?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was alive. I didn't even know
Nori?
Yeah, I didn't even know he still was in the music industry. I had no idea. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah, so what we're talking about is Nori has a podcast called Drink Champs. Kanye went onto the podcast and literally dished out a lot of shit. Yeah. Being himself, being genuine, making some sense on a lot of things.
Right.
There were certain things where you're like, I don't know.
He kind of went off the rails and
off the rails a little bit. But he did have valid points, and he was taking shots on everybody.
You know, what's my favorite statement?
What's that?
Kim's still my wife. There's no divorce papers. She's still my wife.
Yeah. By law, yeah.
Right then and there. That's what I love. Is that he's like, fuck the media. That's still my wife.
But let's get into that a little bit later, because I want to go in on that too. I really want to go in on that. But the same thing with he went on Joe Rogan podcast, and I think that Kanye being on Drink Champs, that was his. He felt comfortable with them because they were in the same industry, and he could relate with them. Like he was comfortable with them.
Right.
With Joe Rogan's not in that community. Joe Rogan's a little bit, he listens to rap and hip hop and all that stuff.
Right.
But you can't relate with someone on a level like Kanye has with Nori.
Right.
So Nori was asking good questions, but Kanye was just willingly just like, this is what's on my mind. And he didn't sound crazy on a good majority of that show.
Yeah. Like it was kind of like similar to like what Dave Chappelle was doing on his latest Netflix special, talking about the cancel culture Because Kanye touched base on that a little bit. He was talking about like, yo, this cancel culture shit is dumb. It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I even have to deal with it because they label me as crazy.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So they just try to cancel me.
And that's why he wanted to bring Marilyn Manson with him to stop the cancel culture, to stop them trying to cancel him.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
he's just like, I'm going to help out everyone else who's being pretty much canceled and whatnot.
Yeah.
I guess like Justin Bieber too, because Justin Bieber in his past did like all this shit and whatnot, and people were trying to cancel him, I guess.
Yeah.
With all that stuff.
Yeah.
What was it? I guess it was with that whole situation with like the house or whatever.
Maybe. Or when he said the N-word, he made racist remarks.
That, and then didn't they have like a helicopter over his house or something like that, and he was going to get arrested for doing some dumb shit or whatever?
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
There was a couple of things. So you said Kim and Kanye
They're
saying that
still
they're still married, right? And you said that's what you liked about him. Like you liked that he came out and said,
Right.
we're still married.
Right.
Okay.
Forget the tabloids.
Yeah.
That's still my wife.
He's not going to get divorced.
No.
I don't think neither of them are going to get divorced.
Really?
Why?
Why?
Why? Look who makes what type of money.
Isn't he's a billionaire now, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it more money than her?
Oh, hell yeah.
So if he were to be willing to file for divorce, she's entitled to get half of his money.
Right.
Essentially.
There goes the Yeezy brand.
And guess who's gonna eat up? Guess who's gonna eat up that company? Not Kim.
Chris.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeezy Kardashian.
I don't think Homeboy's gonna get divorced. Now, you're telling me, okay, we're still married. Okay. So is this an open relation type of deal?
I mean, Pete Davidson is around all of a sudden.
He took her to Staten Island to go see the Staten Island dump.
And got her pizza.
Got her pizza
And
too.
got on a little carnival ride.
Right? And not only that, Kanye was also spotted recently with a model, Vinitria.
Oh, is that who was
Academy
at
game.
the game? Because I saw last night a picture. I was like, who is this?
Yep, and that's a model that's supposed. Who knows? So you're married though. You're married. You both are married. So I guess it's an open relationship like Will and Jada.
Could be.
That people don't want to, just admit it. Just say it.
It could be.
They could be waiting to do that red table talk.
Yeah, they could.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, we I had an entanglement. I feel bad for Will Smith. I really do.
Dude.
She's just dragging this dude in the mud.
Dude.
She's been in love with Tupac ever since, and Will never.
That whole
She's a
situation made me
beautiful
tear
girl.
up.
This is a picture of Kanye and the model seen together. I think they just don't give a fuck anymore.
I think they're just chilling.
They're just chilling.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I ain't getting divorced because my money's gonna.
To whatever.
And it would be what, Kim's like 8th failed relationship attempt?
Something like that.
What was another thing that he said was pretty cool? That was interesting. Not cool, but interesting. He said
versus Big Sean.
Yeah,
that's Big Sean.
Mm-hmm. He said it was the worst thing ever.
The worst deal they ever did.
Yeah. And he said also because Big Sean and John Legend turned on him during the political thing and they went full Democrat.
Yeah, so I feel like that's the reason why he went that route in this interview about that. I feel like he was just like, at the moment, felt some type of way.
Right.
And was pretty much in his emotions about it. And it's just like, Homeboy does have a point. It's like, if you're supposedly my friends, like, why are you taking the money from the Democrats to do these videos and stuff like that just to stop people getting votes for me and stuff like that, or just bashing me in general? That's some shady shit. I'm like,
That is shady.
You're literally getting offered money to talk shit about me, or just like disregarding.
Yeah, and we were talking about this, and we said literally, hey, if I was to run or he were to run for president of the United States in the future, and I know he doesn't have a shot becoming president, I'm still going to support him, right? Especially if he gave me my career. If you signed me, you gave me this opportunity, and I took it, and your friend's going to be president of the United States, wouldn't you want to support the person who helped you out? Like,
yeah,
be loyal, somewhat loyal, and you turn around and you don't. Yeah, he's heard about it.
Yeah.
So that's where he cuts ties with them.
Well, we all know John Legend's being run by Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah.
She's got him in her pocket.
And also, too, if you think about it, like, if there was no Kanye, there would be no John Legend. There would be no Big Sean.
Nope. There'd be no Travis Scott.
And that's what he was saying in the interview.
There'd be no Travis
Pretty much,
Scott.
he, like, gave him the platform. He was like, you guys are my homies. You coming up on the rise with me. And that's what John Legend did.
Yeah.
You see it in the college dropout stuff like that. Mm-hmm. This is why I really can't wait for that documentary to come out of Kanye on Netflix.
Really?
Yes, there's a documentary that's coming out.
Of him?
Yep. Very, very soon. And you'll see it on there. Like, you'll see John Legend back in the day in college dropout era, him riding with Kanye and stuff like that. Didn't even Kanye put him as, like, an opener?
Yeah.
In his concerts?
Yeah.
Didn't you? I think it was at yours.
Yeah, I think it was late registration.
Whatever.
Maybe I went to see one of them, and he was an opener.
So
I didn't know who John Legend was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the statement that Kanye said on the show is about Big Sean. He said, "Nah, look, I know this man's mama, so it's a personal." He felt it was a personal, like, betrayal that he didn't show support for him. And he says, "I've changed this man's family and both John Legend and Big Sean. When I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout shit. And I don't rock with neither of them. And I need my apologies." That, yeah, bro. I agree with that. I agree with that. 100%.
That's like his statement that he made. He's like, put Kim, Jay-Z, Drake, Travis, Kid Cudi in a group, and he's still worth more than all of them.
Wait, Kid Cudi was a part of that group chat?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
when he sent out. He's like, I'm worth.
Wait, so what's this group chat thing?
No, was it Kid Cudi in that? I don't remember. I thought him saying that he put Jay-Z, Kim, Drake, Travis Scott, and someone else in a group chat. And basically said, like, with all you guys combined, I'm worth more than you guys or something like that. That was like one of the off the rail comments he did.
So Big Sean addressed. Did you hear this?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
see this?
Yeah.
It's a series of tweets Thursday night claiming he recently spoke to the Good Music boss and there were no signs of bad blood. And I guess one of his tweets said, Big Sean said, "I just got asked to be on the next Drink Champs. So I'm assuming Ye talking crazy. Was just with this man. He ain't say none of that. And this was after the interview. I'm dying laughing at you." And even tagged Kanye. And he last tweet was the Dems ? No, I didn't. I didn't get used by anybody or endorse anyone publicly at all because I'm not political. That was hilarious. None of it's true, and he doesn't even know what he's talking about. I'm rolling, laughing emoji. Then why is he saying it?
So
do you guys believe that they took the money or they sold out?
No, they took the money.
You think so?
They took the money. They got paid for that.
You really think
100%.
they're gonna just do it for nonchalant reasons? They definitely got the bag to do it.
Soulja Boy's pissed.
Well,
yo, why is this guy in everything?
Why is he relevant? Why do we care about Soulja Boy?
Like, he be Superman and hoes. Leave him by Superman.
Didn't he scam a whole bunch of people with his fake Xboxes and
something like
yeah,
that.
he released like a fake Xbox that had emulated games on it, like
the Soulja Boy
like,
game box or some shit like that, bro.
Why is this man still in the media? Why do we care about him? First of all, he looked like a crackhead. Number one,
crazy.
He was selling out.
Kanye said, "I gave him a chance." Right?
Yeah.
I gave him a verse.
Yeah.
And it wasn't what he wanted, so he took him off the album. There was a lot.
And he has every right to do that.
There was a lot of people taking off the album.
It's your album. You're an
You do whatever the
artist,
fuck you want.
And if like you want to create the album how you want it, your artistic style, whatever you want to do, you have every right to have that decision. If it doesn't come out the way that you want it to intend it for what you're trying to do, then you have all right to take them out.
Listen, Corey Taylor of Slipknot and MGK, right? MGK approached Corey Taylor and said, "Hey, can you make a verse for me, right, for my album?" Corey Taylor says, "Sure." He sends it in. MGK sends it back and says, "Hey, I'm not a fan of this. Like, this doesn't go in line with the song. Can you make something else?" Corey Taylor comes back and says, "Respectfully, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to work on this. We're in 2 different lanes, and that's it. And now they have all these beef, and MGK went on stage to badmouth Slipknot and Corey Taylor about it, and he's just like, all I did was said this is not my lane. I'm not about it. It's the same thing with Kanye. Kanye got verses from Soulja Boy, didn't like what Soulja Boy had to offer, said, hey, I'm not about this.
Yeah.
Thank you, but no, thanks, but no thanks.
And definitely Soulja Boy got money for it because any situation when it comes to being a feature, you're getting money up front. You're getting the money up front. So I'm like, I don't know. It's crazy, bro.
Imagine being so trash that Kanye was like, yo, Soulja, do you want to do a verse? Sends in the verse and respectfully saying, nah, bro, you trash. We're not going to feature you on this. Like,
oh, my God.
So you're saying that Soulja got paid?
Definitely did. Because I was watching this thing, these 2 guys, the father and the son, and they do like these reactions to like albums. He shows his father like all these albums and stuff like that. And the father brought it up while they were listening to Late Registration about the whole Soulja Boy thing. And the father was right. He was like, yo, at the end of the day, it's Kanye's album.
Yeah.
It's his choice. Like, you're definitely getting paid for what you're doing or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, if he doesn't want to have it on the album, that's his choice. He's the artist.
100%. Yeah.
So
I think
it's a nice way of saying thanks, but no thanks. That's it.
Yeah, especially if you get paid for it. Hey, it's his. He's the creator.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can say, or he's just salty as shit. That's all it is.
I love how humble he was when he was talking about the verses, and he was like, "You're gonna have to get a producer, you're gonna have to get a lyricist, you're gonna have to. You can't just put me verse Drake. It's not gonna work like that. You got to get me verse multiple people at once for every different faction, every different artistry, because you can't put Kanye in one box.
You can't.
You can't just say rapper versus rapper. It don't work like that.
Do you really think that would be the versus matchup he would like? That would be appropriate for him?
Him versus Drake? Yeah.
I would say hit for hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Drake and Kanye.
I just feel, I don't know, if it's so weird because like all the other matchups before are like artists that came out at that same time.
Right.
And like literally like the Lox and Dipset, like they came out the same time, pretty much competition to each other, and whatnot. So I don't know, like
I like that Kanye was humble though and said I wouldn't verse Jay-Z. I like that. I like that about him.
But I don't think that would be even match.
No, because Jay-Z will wipe the floor with him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Don't even.
Whoa. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, everyone. Bodega Cat just said JC will swipe the floor with Kanye. Excuse me.
Wipe the floor.
Wow.
Not at all.
Wow. Let's get into this.
Not a chance.
Let's get into this.
Bro.
Joe, you guys have the floor on this one.
Have you seen Kanye's track record?
Lyrically? Jay-Z.
No, but every album that Homeboys came out with were bangers and literally transcend from the hip hop and rap community. It's global phenomenon like type stuff. Like it's crazy. Yeah, Jay-Z, he's top dog, but
there's motherfuckers in Russia that know Jay-Z.
There's people in Russia that know Kanye. Who does the Asian community gonna listen to? Kanye or Jay-Z?
Kanye, because he's about that Japanese life.
You go to Japan, you go to Korea, you go all that. I'm telling you, yes, Jay-Z is like godly in rap and whatnot, but when it comes to like the overall picture, like Kanye is like on a whole nother level. I don't know.
You
bro,
just open up a can of worms here, man. I don't know. I will say this about Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
Comment section in the comment section below. Jay-Z or Kanye?
Yeah, let us know.
In a versus.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm absolutely flabbergasted at
gotta
this.
You gotta be the dividing factor right now.
Well, I'm just gonna go based off of just personal preference.
This is like a political debate.
Oh, 100%.
He's the guy in the front.
I'm the moderator.
He's the moderator of this whole debate.
I will say this. I do enjoy Jay-Z and I enjoy Kanye musically. Personality wise, let's throw that off the table.
Correct.
I would say that Kanye would literally blow Jay-Z off.
I hate you.
And it's no disrespect to Jay-Z because he's good, but
You just gotta compare the catalogs.
Album wise, I don't know. I don't think he has albums that superseded what Kanye's done.
You literally have to compare the catalogs,
Kanye's first album, bro, was massive.
The first three.
Yeah. Jay-Z's Blueprint,
Late Registration,
yeah,
and College Dropout.
And My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That didn't do too well.
Yes, it did. That is
and 808s didn't do too well neither.
But they grow over time. It grows on people. That's the thing.
And it was like Yeezus. A lot of people. I love Yeezus.
A lot of people like Yeezus now today. Because it grew on them.
What's your favorite album that Jay-Z came out with?
Jay-Z, the Black Album.
2003.
Yeah.
Came out.
Yeah, you could say the Black Album is easily compared to like Lil Wayne's Carter 3.
Yeah.
That's like essentially that's Jay-Z's Carter 3 right there.
Right.
And whatnot. But with Kanye,
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's tough because
his catalog, bro. That catalog. It's kind of hard to pick one album.
If you go lyrically,
Jay-Z, yeah.
Jay-Z, 100%.
Okay. Yes.
I'll give Jay-Z that.
Okay.
Lyrically, yes.
Okay.
Album-wise, I don't even think it compares.
Yeah.
I don't even think that, it doesn't even come close. Producer-wise either. I mean, Kanye's very talented.
Yeah, not even close.
But Jay lyrically is he's there.
He's there.
Yeah.
He's
but
the GOAT for that.
I don't think.
Producer-wise, I give it to Kanye.
Yeah, but Kanye's got his albums are fucking just on point.
I'm surprised you're admitting this.
And this is, I'm saying,
like whenever you and me talk Kanye, he's over here in the corner like, oh man, rolling his eyes. But I'm surprised at you.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie.
Surprised.
I think sometimes Kanye does crazy shit. Kanye's Kanye.
Right.
He's crazy. Like
right.
personality wise, he's off the wall for me, and
right.
that for me is like But if I'm gonna judge the music itself and not be biased or give my very honest opinion, Kanye's fucking talented, man. He is a talented guy. Wow. Now with Jay-Z, what I'm gonna say is a little bit controversial. I think Jay-Z's career blew up even more. Yes, he was at the top for a bit, but he went to a different level because he married Beyonce.
Yeah.
I think that Jay-Z became this godlike image because he married Beyonce.
Yeah, they both of them transcended to a whole nother level when they pretty much
because
got
you
married.
had Beyonce's fans, Jay-Z fans all come together and be like, oh, this is the king and queen, this and that, blah, blah, queen bee, whatever. But Jay-Z, I don't know. I would say Kanye. I think Kanye's very influential too. More so than Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
100. And if you look at that, like the culture itself now, I mean, you wouldn't have Travis Scott. You wouldn't have Big Sean. You wouldn't have Kid Cudi.
But you forgot one thing.
What?
You wouldn't have Kanye without Jay-Z.
True.
No.
Get the hell out of here.
You don't think so?
Because if you go back to the Drink Champs, Drink Champs, it all comes down to Dame Dash.
Yes, that is very valid
Dash.
point. It was Dame.
It's Dame Dash.
My big brother was Big's brother.
I know, but it came down to Dame Dash. Dame Dash was the one giving out the deals, all that. Yeah, Jay-Z had a hand in it.
But with you saying that, is the same thing saying, Dr. Dre is better than M?
No. Absolutely.
And
that's different.
No, but it's the same thing. But it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
But if
you think it's crazy because it's a crazy
if you look catalog wise, Dr. Dre doesn't have as much as Eminem does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Catalog wise, like Kanye and Jay-Z.
Oh, you're like hit for hit.
They're like really matched.
Yeah.
Like I can see a versus between them where like whatever Kanye puts out, Jay-Z's gonna have something. Whatever Jay-Z has something out, Kanye's gonna put out. And 90% of the time, Kanye's gonna be like, I made that beat for you.
So then here's the thing. Here's the thing too.
I made that beat for you. I made this beat for you. Oh, that feature you did? Yeah, I made that beat too. That's all he's gonna do to him.
So then it's the same thing as saying M and 50. Now, if you look at catalogs in that aspect,
Eminem still has more, but yeah.
But I think 50's. Oh man,
oof.
50's more influential because like his hits.
And that's the thing. You have to talk about influence as well in the culture.
Fuck. Like, M is big. Like, he's big.
Eminem
he's big. Damn. But if you really think about it, when it comes down, like, 50, like, he had his shit in the clubs everywhere. People were bumping that. Like,
clothes.
Dude,
games,
when it's your birthday, people, what song do they play?
Yeah.
Shorty, it's your birthday, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like,
I think Eminem has more. I think Eminem has more than 50.
That's a tough one. I'm not touching that.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, bro.
50's going to have like 10. I'm just going to put a number out there. Like 10 hitters, right? Mm-hmm. And Eminem is just going to have a Rolodex. Like, he's going to be like, what do you want? I got a Rolodex of shit and songs and whatever you want. I'm talking going all the way from Marshall Mathers LP all the way up to the latest project that he did. Like
the latest projects, you can even ask Christoph.
Oh yeah, we have a huge Eminem fan who disliked it.
You would have to say Eminem's first 3 or 4 albums were like solid.
Oh, absolutely,
untouchable.
Oh yeah,
and whatnot. But then like him doing what the hell are those other albums? I forgot.
It was like after the Relapse ones.
All that stuff.
I think it was the start of Relapse.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah,
Relapse had some good tracks in it.
It was just
but then
like,
all of a sudden,
get a feature on everything.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, I don't think it was more of him creating.
I need a doctor.
Yeah. No. But back to Kanye and Jay-Z. Kanye, if you look at it now, man, he created the Yeezy brand. People dress like him, like he is an icon,
right?
In the sense of culture. Jay-Z, not so much. I mean, what is he really?
He's got the Yankee hat.
You do got a point. He did make the Yankee hat
more famous than the Yankee skin.
He definitely did. Got a point. You got a point there.
Thank you guys for watching and listening. Make sure to, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us out tremendously. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Last Slice podcast.
And for those of you that don't know, we're not only a podcast, guys. We do movie reviews now. Mm-hmm. Movie reviews, trailer reviews. So go check them out.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.